Okay, this is Trinity. This is part 2 of my spiritual death awakening and my delusional thought process about it. Please watch the first part so this part makes sense. Okay, now I started off before with my dream journal, which I didn't go into. So now I'm going to tell that story. So, in the midst of this horrible relationship with this person where I realized I was trapped and I needed to get out, I went to my dream journal and I read this entry that I had written a couple years prior to this all happening. And there were several entries that actually fed into like this dream journal being prophetic. Like I had made several entries about things that came true. And this one entry was, I was going to marry a man biting off roses. Okay? And since the other ones were like details of little minor things that don't even matter, but they were true. And how could I have known that 2 years prior? So obviously I was stuck in this horrible relationship with a man that was biting off a rose, me. It was like I was in the process of being digested by the universe. I love this part. Where I felt like I was being devoured by, universal energy. This is because these are my beliefs were very my beliefs are very new age constructs that are full of bullshit. And that's why they didn't serve me to prevent me from going through to this place of this spiritual death. Actually, I think my beliefs fed into my reality that created this death experience for me to learn something. Who the fuck knows? So, I married the man biting off roses. Okay. I was being devoured. But as I was being devoured, I was learning amazing things. Like, he turned me on to anime, which it could make anybody super crazy. Super crazy. I mean, the music that he played for me just changed my life forever. I mean, I don't feel like I want to undo it because I learned so much from it, even though I feel incredibly damaged by it. Going down that path, I don't feel like I want to undo it anymore. I don't know what I want. I'll eventually get there. I'll eventually figure this out, right? Right. So I remember back at that time, I was going to yoga classes because, of course, I'm trying to take care of myself because I know I'm in a dysfunctional relationship again and I need to get in touch with me. So I'm going to these yoga classes at this wonderful facility. And that was, it was a center for like mental health programs. They had all kinds of classes there, and it was just a great facility because that community had decided to contribute an extra tax for mental health services at that time. I don't know if that building's still there because of COVID. They're probably shut down now. Who knows if they're still funding that program, but I wish I could remember the name of the centers because I think it should be a model, and they should have centers like that all over the world, providing mental health programs and services for everyone. So, but I'm doing the yoga class at the time, and I remember there were some older women in that class. And the instructor, I got there early to one class, and a lot of really interesting things happened in that class at that time that seemed really like synchronistic and stuff. And so the leader of the class, the yoga instructor, is moving the chairs around. And I feel like she knows what I'm going through. I felt this way about a lot of people. And I could tell everybody had a different, perspective about what I was going through, because everybody could see how broken. They could see I was shattering, fracturing, and dissolving. And what she said to me was, oh, these chairs have wheels and they can roll. And these chairs don't have wheels. And ever since then, I've had many moments where I cry about how my wheels fell off and I don't got wheels no more. It's very real for me. It is. It's very painful and very real. But I gotta make fun of it because, goddamn, God damn. It's crazy. It's super crazy. Okay, I want to talk a little bit more about the invitation to heaven. I mentioned this before, I didn't go deeper into it. So I feel like people, you live your life as a child and you're learning. And when you're in your 20s, you're still growing and learning. So, in a sense, like every season, the universe, heaven, God, whatever you want to call it, in every season of your 20s, you're getting this invitation, just, an invitation to heaven. And all you got to do to accept that invitation is just, be you. Do your life. Find your bliss. Get your head out of your own ass and, do something. Participate in your life. Be present. That's what the invitation is about. But a lot of people ignore the invitation because you're going to get another one next year probably. And you think like everybody says, heaven's always there. God will always be there. No, I don't agree with that anymore. I feel like, this is why people have nervous breakdowns in their 30s. Is because when you get in your mid-30s, you're supposed to be somewhere in life, and you're not. And so you get really introspective, and so my introspective took me to this dark place. And, yeah, where I feel like I died. I spiritually disconnected from the whole, and I am still convinced that, I ain't going to heaven. I'm like this little demon that wants to do good because I love people, and I want to see the world be a good place. But I fear the worst. I fear the worst. That, the good people that I might help go the other way. Because you don't want to keep going down. I think they're all going to transcend in death. Here's how cults are formed. Don't do that thing. Don't do that. Yeah. But what's left on this earth, if I'm gonna still keep reincarnating here and I'm trapped and I'm not transcending to something on greater, that like my really negative delusional thought goes to, I'm just gonna be reborn and there's no time. That doesn't matter. Maybe I just get reincarnated over and over again to live, every life of every person I've interacted with. Maybe even every animal I've had. And I get to live the perspective of life, the life that I've lived from every other person that I've come in contact with. Every person I've harmed or done good by. I get to learn from that perspective. I don't know. Maybe I'll just get to be reborn as a pet to my great-grandchildren. I hope they're not assholes and they remember to feed me. I don't know. It could be worse. I could be reborn as an animal that gets experimented on. Who the fuck knows? I don't know. And I don't want to assume that my delusions are that real. Why would I go so negative? Like, what is my attachment to these negative things? I don't get it. Like, okay, the earthquake in Japan. I think I caused that. What is it? Do I want to carry around a monster of guilt? How does that serve me to have that in my mind, how does it serve me to have that much guilt? Because I feel like when I died on the river, I had my daughter's spirit with me, and she was harmed at the same time. I'm not sure if she died too, or if she was just injured severely. And no, now we got to find the right person to resuscitate her. I'm not quite sure. But I have a lot of guilt, I guess. And maybe that's what my delusion is about, the guilt that I feel. That, because, yeah, I feel very, very guilty. I had this incident happened right before I died on the river, like a couple weeks before. I was in my mother's home, alone with my daughter, because my mother was on vacation for Valentine's Day, and somebody needed to watch my daughter, and I knew I was just not, and I was so messed up in the head. I was so crazy. I didn't even want to be around my own child. It was horrible, and like I was saving money to leave. I was going to try to escape because I know I'll do good. And then right at the end, I fuck it up. So my escape plan was I was going to buy a ticket because I didn't have my car with me. I had taken the bus. I was going to take the bus or the train or get the hell out of there before I fucked things up. I was going to leave like the night before my mother got home. But I didn't. I stayed. I knew that would really piss off my mother. She wouldn't have understood that I needed to get out of there before this thing happened between me and my daughter. It was like this moment I was trying so hard to stay away from her because I felt so freaking crazy. I knew something bad was going to happen. And so the night before my mother returns, my daughter and I are playing. I had gone to the grocery store. I had spent that escape money on food. And so wish I had just left. Instead, I bought more food and I bought us these recorders. She was learning how to play the recorder. Ironic, the recorder. Everything makes so much weird sense. And so we're playing around. I'm having a good time, and it seems so innocent. These details just seem so innocent. But my daughter pulled, like, I was sleeping, actually. I didn't want to sleep in my mother's bed. I wanted to sleep in the front room. I had this giraffe tent. I like giraffes. I have a thing for giraffes. So I was actually sleeping in my mother's living room while I was watching my daughter during this time. And I had a little bed in this giraffe tent in the front room. And my daughter was like, no, let's bring the tent into my bedroom. Let's bring the tent in there. And I was following her lead. And she knew something was going on too. And she wanted to get to the bottom of this magic thing, stupid magic that was happening. Bullshit. So mad about it. Because, okay, she knew. It's like she had some sort of purpose to what she was doing and instructing me. I thought we were playing. But the next morning I wake up and I hear her cough. And there's this song by the band Soul Coughing. Ugh, this music, these lyrics, they got me all crazy. And so I'm like, oh crap. I let it happen. I let this thing happen. And now my daughter's, she's, oh no. And she knew something was wrong. I don't know if I put this on there or if it was real or if I just created all this nonsense, but she's in the bathtub kind of freaking out because she feels weird too. And then I'm in the kitchen and I hear a frog croak, and that's my animal spirit. God damn new age bullshit got me so freaking crazy. I hurt my child with my crazy. God damn it. And so, yeah. And then I look at the TV. My mother's, like, the TV thing has, like, it looks like, it has, like, 3 dots. It looks like 2 eyes and a third eye in the middle of this, like, electronic equipment. And I'm like, oh my God, I just shot up my daughter's third eye. Oh my God. If you understand, like, new agey bullshit, this might make sense to you. Don't go down this road. Oh my God. Oh my God. Pick apart all the logic, Find out what's really real before you let, like, shit slip through your fingers. God damn. So, yeah, my daughter was on board that day that I saw the cross in the sky. And I feel like I died. And that's why Fukushima is my fault. It's because that's why the energy was so powerful that and when I died, I had my daughter on board too. And both of our souls crashed through the earth and caused the earthquake in Japan. Oh my God. Do I need to have a world of guilt? Do I need to carry that around with me? Really? How in the hell does this delusion serve me? I don't... It seems so silly, but the feeling behind it and what I went through was, like, just so profound and so strong. And, like, God damn, that's some crazy stuff. It's so crazy. I don't know if I want to stay in crazy land forever. Maybe I might want to find an escape route. Maybe I can't. Maybe my delusion is just like where I snapped. That's where I became officially crazy. I don't know anymore. But my delusions of grandeur might just help me participate in the world in a way where I'm not harming other people. Because I feel like other people have probably gone through this crazy shit. They just have a whole different story. They have a whole different dialect of crazy. I could see now how people could do really, really insane things. And I don't want to be stuck in Crazy Town forever. Maybe there's an exit ramp. Please. Let's just try to find the exit ramp to Crazy Town. Yeah, there's more things I want to do than just believe in this bullshit anymore. I'm tired of the story. Fucking tired of it.